right. First fucking live show of the new house. What's going on, everybody? It's Ricky back with Saturday night smoke sesh. Although it is not going to be the traditional smoke sesh here on the show. Now Zeke wants to leave. Come on. Get going. Zeke, go. Get going. I'll leave it open so you can come back. The dogs are still adjusting because it's gonna be a lot for them. This is like taking everything that they know and changing it around. I'm still getting used to everything myself. I've only slept here one night and it was kind of like I slept good and everything, but it was like trip to kind of just not be at the place that you expect to be at when you wake up. But no, it's been sick. So yeah, I wanted to hop on here and do a quick little live show. As you can see behind me, the shelves are up and loaded. Although it's not fucking in any kind of order at all. I mean, I packed all the bags just kind of willy-nilly, so there are spurts of alphabeticalness, but there's a lot of stuff that's not. So you got movies like Stand By Me up against movies like Evil Dead and all that. It's just a fucking nightmare, but this is giving me an excuse to put everything in alphabetical order, every genre mix. The only thing I'm probably going to separate a little bit is the some of my favorite directors. I'll probably put some of my favorite filmmakers in their own level. VZ Madness is in the house. What's going on, homie? Here we are live at the new place. First toke on a stream at the new place. Here we go. Fortunately, can't smoke chronic in here, but I could smoke the fuck out of this. It's a fucking... I've had this one before multiple times. But this time in particular, it's just been fucking me up. Making me mental. But VZ, what's going on, homie? So basically, what you see behind me is about 60% of the of everything, because there's still like 4 huge Rubbermaid containers behind me. You can see the top of one of them right there. So there's 4 of those behind me, and there's still probably like 5 or 6 like grocery store fabric bags worth of tapes at the house, and there's probably 2 more, at least 2 more of those Rubbermaids in one of my closets in the bedroom. So got a decent amount of stuff to sort of go through and toss, because I'm not keeping everything. I'm really like, even everything you see here behind me, like there's not a guarantee shelf life for everything in here. Most of it, yeah, but like there's some movies, like for instance that fucking movie Tapeheads that I mentioned on probably the last stream that I got from Odyssey, and he told me it was garbage and I picked it up on a whim. Like, I know that that's still in the collection somewhere, and that needs to be as far away as it can possibly fucking get, because that was dog shit, dude. Fucking, it's crazy because, like, my fiance, like, Kayla, she's got control of the fucking front end of the house. I have control of the back end of the house. And, like, right now, like, might be able to sort of give you a little, like, there's the bookshelf. I got this TV in front of me. It's the TV that was in my living room at the old place, and now we have like a pretty fucking insane TV in our living room here. But it's quite the thing to like this chair is a recliner. Like, I can just sit here. It's like the perfect fucking height for me to watch. Like, I'm watching Taxi Driver right now, and I mean, dude, it's so sick. It's so sick. And I have like all the fucking art and shit, all my books. Like, I'm not gonna lay like that, but I am gonna do like a tour once I have it all set up a little bit better, because like I said, I've only been here for one day, and I mean, got a lot of shit done in one fucking day. Even today with me and my dad, we're fucking doing a bunch of shit, hung a bunch of shelves for my girl, and just moved a bunch of shit around, hooked up this TV. It's been sick. The first movies that we watched here didn't really like sit there and like watch the full thing, but RoboCop 1 and 2, and then later on last night I watched Chainsaw Massacre. the original, of course. And then this morning we watched a bit of the Grinch before we fucked off. Oh, it's gonna be a good video, dude. It's gonna be a good video because now everything's like in one room again, which is I get off on that. You know, I like having everything in one room, just like an explosion of like stuff. I have like my drawing table right here, so no excuse to not, because like at the old place, like the drawing table was in like the middle of my fucking living room, and it was like, oh man, it was sort of a bit of a disaster. But at least like now, like we have a proper living room. I have a proper studio to do my shit. I got, I got some stuff here that I can ink tomorrow. I got some fucking, tons of shit to go through. So it's pretty sick. Like I'm excited to go through all the, like to fill this bookshelf right here. Like Kayla she's like, I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm like, are you fucking like, I'll take that shit. And yeah, it's worked out great. I could probably fit most of my books on this shelf, but we'll see what happens. RoboCop is a classic, man. Absolutely love it. RoboCop 2 as well is really fucking good. And I know that there's like a RoboCop video game that just came out, and it looks good. I've heard good things, but we'll see what happens, right? I know the GTA fucking 3 or GTA 6 thing is the thing that I'm the most excited about in terms of upcoming shit. And I would at least like to try the RoboCop game. I would at least like to try that Chainsaw Massacre game, but uh, yeah. Oh, this is so cool to see like Taxi Driver, because like this TV that's in front of me, I don't know, it might be like a 40-inch or some shit like that, but like at the apartment, it was far away from the couch, and now it's just like boom right in your face, and it's like full screen. It's like a cinema. I'm so fucking thirsty right now. Yeah, that RoboCop game. I wonder, like, is that like, can you buy like a copy of that? Probably not. It's probably all online bullshit. But GTA 6 trailer on Tuesday. God damn, I cannot fucking wait for that. It's probably gonna be like 10 seconds, and then everyone's gonna be like, oh, oh. I'm gonna be probably going, oh, you know what I mean? I'm fucking stoked for that. I don't give a fuck if the game sucks. I just want to play a new Grand Theft Auto game. Well, I want it to be good, obviously, but you know what I mean? Like I've went into depth multiple times recently about my take on the GTA situation, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. One thing about like uh having like new walls to decorate, you really take in consideration, like, all right, what do I want up on the wall? What do I not? Like I hung like this isn't they're not hung, but they're just sitting up on that ledge. Those two paintings up there. That fucking rag thing was there when I got here, so I don't think I'm some sort of lunatic. That shit's gone as soon as I get something to replace it. True, it's been like 10 years since a new GTA game. Yeah, it's fucked. It's definitely fucked. I remember when that shit came out like 10 years ago. Like, fuck, it was a completely different person. Everyone was. But I'm looking forward to the fucking new one. I'll tell you that. Ideally, I want to be able to like get a webcam and put it like underneath the TV there, like just clip it to the underneath the TV, and that way I can put my laptop up on top of that shelf and just deal with the wireless controller, wireless mouse, or wireless mouse, wireless fucking keyboard. That way it'll I can utilize the screen and I can draw and shit, and you know I'd eventually like to be able to like do a proper like stream of like a drawing or like inking session or something like that, but that'll be down the line more. Again, I'm just really getting this set up. Like, it's fucking nuts. Absolutely nuts. Like, you never know how many books you like right now. Like, there's probably like what, like maybe 20 on that shelf. And I would say probably like 10 or more fit in a grocery bag. And I got 6 grocery bags down there. There's all kinds of stuff, dude. I went to the midnight launch of GTA 5. That must have been sick. Did you get anything out of it, or just like fucking anger? Because I feel like that would have been a long fucking line to wait in. God damn it! I already drank that whole water already, and I just fucking started 10 minutes ago. Well, you guys got to get fucking hydrated, right? Um, yeah, I've never been to a fucking midnight launch of anything. I know they've done it with shoes and shit, and I know they've done it with video games. I know my brother, he's done it with that latest Zelda, I think. I forget what the name of it, but he said it was a nightmare. He said it was fucked. Basically, anger and dealing with dumb employees. Well, there you go. Well, think of it. It's like a bunch of like fucking like 18, 19-year-olds that are being bombarded by motherfuckers that are like screaming in their face like GTA, GTA. They're like doing GTA just to get into the store, fucking breaking in and shit, beating the fuck out of some snot-nosed son of a bitch that's like behind the counter. They're like, oh, we've got 10 copies. And by the time he gets like the word copies out, there's already a fist that's like went through his fucking whole mouth and teeth fucking flying. Yeah. I don't think I'd go to one of those. I would just wait until the morning and hope, cross my fingers. Um, yeah. I just tripped out because, like, okay, I have to say this real quick. Like, yesterday, no, it was fucking today. So, my dad was here, my mom was here, my uncle was here, and we were here. And I was looking down the fucking hallway because we were about to all leave. And I seen something moving, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I had to like focus my eyes, right? And I focused my eyes, and the fucking thing was still moving. I like opened the door real quick. It's my dad standing there in the dark. He had just like came from the bathroom taking a piss, and I was like, "Holy fuck!" It tripped me out, man, big time, big time. It's fucking trippy here because I don't have these drawers in front of me right now because I left the drawers of this art table at home. It's on, right now my laptop is on top of a new paper cutter that my dad somehow scammed for like $5. It's bigger. I don't know if it's gonna go through like an issue of Cinema 187, which I have a copy of here, which I can test later on. But I'm looking forward to that. These walls, like there's like this border along the top, but I don't give a fuck. If I go like that, you can't even see it. So it must at some degree piss me off. Otherwise, I would have mentioned it. Subconscious. Um, Fuck yeah, though. VZ, what have you been up to, man? I've just been busy as fuck, like nonstop. Yesterday we moved in the rain, for fuck's sakes. It rained the whole goddamn time, but we did it. I had to drive this big fucking 15-foot U-Haul, and it was a son of a bitch. I don't like driving big shit like that. I've been driving the truck at work a lot, but that's just like it's like an extended fucking like just pickup truck, I guess. But this like the big U-Hauls, like there's no fucking no pissing around. And the thing I find with those fucking U-Hauls as well is like uh vehicles like that, like those are the type of vehicles where you need a backup camera. You know what I mean? Like they fucking put backup cameras on like in a fucking Honda Civic, but they don't put it in something where you kind of need it. Like you might be backing up to a bay, you know? Chilling, man, and Christmas shopping, right on. I'll be doing my Christmas shopping fucking next pay. I'm not going crazy. I'm gonna get my parents something, and I'm gonna get my girlfriend something on, or my fiance something. We've like decided we're gonna like do like a limit on like $100, which is good because uh we got shit we got to do here. And I feel like after like a while, like once I've like kind of get myself out of the bit of debt that I fucking got myself in, like nothing crazy, but like once I get out of that, like I'll actually be able, like once in a while I'll be picking up fucking movies again and shit if they're affordable. I'd rather put money into like more comics and like off creators off Instagram because there's so much cool shit. Like it's unbelievable. Like there's so much. No wonder it stinks like dope in here. One of those jars is open. I was like, fuck, it really stinks like weed in here. One of the weed jars is open. I got all my dope over here, all my mushrooms, everything. But yeah. Yeah, do the limit, man. There's no point. There's no point. Like we do a secret Santa, like with like the family. So I have to buy for like my cousin's girlfriend and That's it. But like again, I'm just doing my dad, my mom, my woman. That's it. I'm not gonna fucking buy like every person in my fucking family a gift. Like, why? Here's a copy of Filthy Ralph. There's your present, motherfucker. Enjoy. Speaking of Filthy Ralph, I do have some more Filthy Ralph comic drawn up, so that will be coming out soon enough. That next Filthy Ralph won't be seeing the light of day until the next CINEMA187 comes out, which is the cutoff date is February 1st, 2024. Have you watched anything recently, VZ? I haven't watched shit, other than the shit that I mentioned earlier, but uh, I've been like what the fuck did we watch? We watched Don't Torture a Duckling. Um, these are movies. Everything that I'm talking about, I basically made a fucking video about like before we left or whatever, like last week type shit. Angel Rippers in the Crib, what's going on, homie? I'm just fucking, we're watching Taxi Driver, shooting the shit. This scene right here where Travis puts the fucking like Alka-Seltzer thing in the water and like looks at it as it foams. I swear to God, I fucking have felt like that like many times at work. I'll like pour some, because I like to bring ice to work. I like pour a drink in it, and I like, if it like fizzes, I'm like looking at it. And I always think of like Travis like sitting here and then this asshole trying to hawk the, piece of fucking bathtub. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking buy one of your pieces of shitty bathtub. I finally watched The Lost Boys. What did you think? What did you think? Okay, before you say what you thought, VZ, let me tell you something. Another thing about that movie that makes me, or a thing about that movie that makes me trip out a bit, when I leave work at night and it's late as fuck and it's dark as fuck and I'm walking through like a big parking lot, I always think of the fucking Lost Boys as that security guard at the beginning. Except I'm not a douchebag. But yeah, one of my favorite scenes obviously is when like they go into the cave when the Frog brothers and the fucking Michael's little brother, I forget his name, when they go into that cave and bloodsucker, hey bloodsucker, fucking Corey Feldman, bloodsucker, we'll come kill your brother for you. He's always had bad breath. He's always. What about fucking VZ, what about the guy that runs the video store, Max? And he's like, we've got all the best videotapes. Like, don't you get like a good feeling when like someone says like some shit like that? Like when you see like a fucking video rental shop in a movie, it just makes you feel a certain kind of way. Death by Stereo, that's a sick fucking scene. That whole scene in the bathroom where the guy comes in, he's like, you killed Marco. He's like, yeah, and you're next. Yeah. Holy water don't work. This is garlic. This is garlic. Fucking love that shit. Frog Brothers kick ass. Again, VZ, like I said in one of the previous streams, like that was a movie that I used to always watch because it had like inside of a comic book shop, shots of inside of a comic book store. Yeah, it's the Attack of Eddie Munster. I always loved those Frog Brothers. I like the other Frog Brother better though, not the Corey Feldman one, but. And like I said, VZ, do not watch the sequels to those films. Like they're just bullshit. One of them's about. I'm gonna spoil the one. I'll spoil it so you can't watch it. The one is about like this designer drug that's really vampire blood, so it's turning like everyone into a vampire. And the other one was so fucking bad, I don't even remember what it was about. But I got them because it's on a 3-pack with the fucking original. What can I say? I love those flicks. Near Dark, Lost Boys. Those are the best, like, modern motherfuckers. And From Dusk Till Dawn as well, yeah. VZ's. The day VZ watches those fucking Lost Boys fucking sequels, I'll start a Patreon. How about that? I'll start some super chats happening here. Fucking Christ. No, this is sick, though, man. Like, I got all my books. Like, it's so nice. I don't have everything over here, but, like, almost everything. So it's nice. And I have like a lot of organizing and shit to do. So I still have my apartment for the rest of the month and I still have like shit over there. So I'm just kind of like sorting through it. What do I want to bring? What am I going to just toss? Like, this is a naughty thing I've been doing, but I'll fucking load up my truck full of fucking or just grab a bunch of trash from here. Like when we're done moving shit around, whatever, opening boxes and stuff, I take it to the fucking building and throw it in the goddamn dumpster because I still live there. I'm still paying fucking rent, even though it's only fucking like $80 because it's just the cost of the rental increase from when I moved in and put the you put your fucking 2 months pay for the first and last. I bet you Hollywood will try to remake The Lost Boys in the next 5 years. Yeah, and it'll be like two sisters. Yeah, they'll just fuck it up. Like they fuck up everything. Like I don't know, man. I've watched a lot of like fucked up funny videos online where people are just super, all about like this like transgender wokeness bullshit. Like I don't know, man. It's a little fucking crazy. All these remakes are garbage. Adaptive writer. Well, fuck. Well, no doubt. When was the last good remake? And I'll sit here and I'll fucking defend them till the end of time. But like those Rob Zombie movies, I fucking love. The Chainsaw from '03 and Chainsaw Next or the beginning. Those were like the remakes that I fuck with. Everything else is whack. Executioner 2000. Is that like Executioner, like the one with the guy? It used to be like in the marine, like he used to be a soldier or some shit. There's two of those movies. I have both of them, but I could be thinking of a different film. Chainsaw '03 was gold. Yeah. Oh, it was so good. So good. It's the fucking the way it looks. Everything is so like I don't know. It just looks really fucking good and gross. And Arlie Army as fucking Sheriff Hoyt. Like I think Sheriff Hoyt, like getting that, like it was such like a fucking crazy character to me. Like like when I first saw the first remake, but when I seen the next, or when I saw the beginning, and you get like the fucking character origin of how he got that sheriff outfit. And I love how it's Lou Temple, and he's like, uh, "Oh, I'm the last bit of law enforcement around here, and I'm moving to fucking Detroit next week." So it's like, there's okay. So I guess I'm the sheriff now. Mom, I told you it's Sheriff Hoyt now. Ladies, you love a man in uniform. He's like got like fucking chewing tobacco, like spilling out of the corner of his fucking greasy mouth, and he's like scratching his balls and shit. Ladies, you love a man in uniform. Every character is gay and black. It's bullshit. Even the fucking gay and black people are fucking sick of that type of bullshit. They just want to see a good movie. Fuck who's in it. Fuck what kind of person it is. Make it good. And then people will give a fuck. No one gives a fuck if you're just trying to make something just to make something. Make it good. Make it fill it with fucking people that fucking what fill it with every kind of person and just make it good. The end. It's obvious Hollywood has been out of ideas for the last 20 years. Yeah. Well, there's that new John Woo film that just is coming out soon. And there's that new Godzilla film coming out that just came out yesterday. I want to see that for sure. But, that new John Woo film, like, it looks good, but it looks like it's just full of CG bullshit. Like, come on, man. Like, when I think of John Woo, like, John Woo's like top fucking top 10 for me just based off one movie alone, which is The Killer, which I fucking love. Hard boiled, The Killer, Better Tomorrow 1 and 2. Fuck everything else, man. That is the shit. I saw Halloween Night after lots of hype and has been my favorite TCM ever since. The one after is excellent too. Agreed. Agreed with that adaptive rider. Fuck yeah. Yeah, he's the garbage man that goes around flamethrowing gang members. Yeah, I've got those movies. Movies should be good first. The 80s was the best era. I disagree. 70s was the best era for me. So many good. The Taxi Driver, The Godfather, Halloween, Zombie, bunch of fucking classic Argento, bunch of classic fucking Fulci, Scorsese. So many good movies came out in the 70s. A lot of good movies came out in the fucking 80s, don't get me wrong, but I would pick 70s. I'm not a huge horror guy, especially what I call gorier horror movies like Hostel, but classic horror pre 2006 ish roughly are all great. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like after movies like after Hostel, Saw, and all that shit came out, it really kind of changed the face of everything. I want to see that new Godzilla movie. Japanese can't go wrong. Me and my brother saw that last one in theater, Shin Gojira, when it came out, and this new one, if it's in theater. The thing is, that last one that came out, there was one showing in the whole city, one showing, and we went to it, and it was us and like maybe like 10 other groups of people, and they were all just like fucking like Asian kids and stuff, and like like a couple of couples that are probably just like really into it too. 70 cinema rules, fuck yeah. That new John Woo movie, Silent Night, should be interesting. Yes, but like I said, with the fucking CG, they gotta fuck it. I just got Nail Gun Massacre for $5 along with another copy of Harley and the Davidsons, which has a wild resale value. Looking forward to checking it out. Are you a reseller? They're adaptive. I'm not personally, but I'd love to ask like how the market is. Like, is it still like popping hard? Because I remember fucking even movies that I own that are sealed VHS tapes that were going over $1,000 that I was like that I didn't sell because I'm like no I the thing is like I'd rather own certain shit. Like I have that fucking autographed Frank Miller book. I could probably sell that for a lot of money, but why the fuck would I? I just don't. The only stuff I've ever sold is like stuff what I was trying to get rid of. Not like I didn't buy it with the intent to sell. I just bought it and then I ended up wanting to sell it because I say, hey, what a wonderful time to play. The first Saw is a perfect dose of gore and horror. The second one is graphic, and the rest I skipped. Yeah, uh, even people. I think VZ is a fan of the Saw films and shit, but I think the first Saw is really good. The rest of them I don't really give a fuck about. I saw Shin Godzilla at the cinema as well. Nice. No, not at all. I don't sell anything I own. Yeah, fuck that. I wish there was a showing of the new Godzilla movie. Really, I want to see it in theater. Me too, man. HATD just happens to have a low print run, so they go for. What the fuck is HATZ? House? Am I tripping? But what movie were we talking about that stands for that? Oh, Harley and the Davidsons? Yeah, I never heard of that shit. Oh, 60, 50, 70. Yeah. It's crazy when you see your like shit that you own that goes for that kind of dough, man. You know. I've lucked out before in the wild. I found some of my favorite shit sealed. I got a sealed Godzilla. I got a sealed The Killer, sealed Alien, Boys in the Hood, Deliverance. A lot of really good stuff, but I didn't fall. Like maybe I should have fell for that bullshit. Sold them all off, but then fuck that. I'd rather keep it. And if it is gonna go up in value, if I had a tape that went for like 20 grand, I'm selling the fucking tape faster than a jackrabbit gets fucked. It's about the formation of the company. Def worth watching, even if you are a motorcycle guy like me. Yeah, I'm not really a motorcycle guy. I like I like the idea of maybe one day riding a motorcycle for fun, but I don't think I'd ever buy it. Like if I had a buddy that had like I've rode like certain kinds of like it's gonna sound gay as fuck, but like I've rode like those e-bikes and stuff to get like a feel. Like I've never rode a dirt bike or anything like that. So like I've rode on one of those and I was like, I could see how this could be fun, but I wouldn't want to like go fucking far. Just like fucking cruise around and shit. Like those motherfuckers that go across country and stuff, man, their ass must just be fucking fucked. I feel like riding a motorcycle like across like it'd be like if you especially if you have one of those like crazy big choppers, like wouldn't your arms would just be like fucked after a while. I really like the first three Saw movies. I sold my Japanese Evangelion vinyl for $800. I paid 80 for it. Yeah, see yeah, that's sort of like that's an offer you can't really refuse, I guess. But I'm sure you could fucking get a ripped version of that and like have it on a CD, but I'm paralyzed from my chest down from a hit and drunk driver while riding. 9 months in the hospital, and I still own 4 motorcycles. 2 are modified with a setup I designed so I can. That's fucking sick, dude. I'm sorry to hear that fucking happened to you, man. But you're still rocking, man. Then that's all that matters, dude. That is all that matters. How did you find the channel, Adaptive Rider? Are you like, do you watch the videos, or are you just some scoping around, skulking around? I gotta get some more water, you guys. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back. Sorry about the fucking hold up. We got cups here, but none of them are big enough. Like, if I brought one of the cups that fucking, we have in there, I'd be going every 10 seconds. And I got this can of delicious GA ginger ale to swig back on in a few. Check this out. Check out my pick. I don't know if I can check the pick. You can see. I can kind of see it a little bit. Oh, fuck, eh? Fucking drunk driving cocksuckers, man. My fucking stepdad, Richie, he actually was killed at work, but probably like about 10 years before he got killed. So I was probably about like 10-ish, maybe probably 10 years old or something. He got hit by a drunk, and it like fucked him up big time for like a while. He ended up like recovering pretty good, but fuck, drunk cocksucker. And then he got fucking killed at work. That's crazy, bro. I watched Fanzine, so the algorithm probably showed me your stream. I never seen any of your videos yet. Well, if you fucking, I'm a big fan of movies. Obviously, I draw a lot and shit, and stick around if you feel so called to it. I stream usually Friday nights, but like I just moved. Like I literally just moved in yesterday. My dad built these shelves. Like these shelves were at my old apartment, but the dry horse from weed. Your lips get stuck to your teeth. My lips don't get stuck to my teeth, but I just like get the pasties, and I got this fucking marijuana vape pen here. Let's give it a try. That's good. I collect CED, which I know what it is, but I've never owned any. Laserdisc, VHS, Betamax, DVD, Blu-ray, HD DVD, some UMD, which I think was the PSP format, and a handful of 4K. Right on. Well, I collect all that shit, but like not the UMD. I have a couple 4Ks. I have a 4K TV, but not 4K capability. I don't have a 4K player. Blu-ray, DVD, all that. Basically, if it catches my eye, I'll buy it. Which is also called the Chipmunks. Regarding the lips thing. It's a 2008 Yamaha R6, does over 80 in second gear, just like my daily driver. Jesus Christ. That's quick. And 80 miles, I'm assuming, because like I go up in Canada here, we go by kilometers. So like 80, like when to go on the highway, you go 100 kilometers, which I think is 60 Miles. Holy fuck, that's good. I had some UMDs back in the day. I had a couple of PSP games that were like like physical copies, but most of them I had, they were on a modded PSP and it was sick. I'll use my 4K player once. Have you seen Thanksgiving yet? No, I have not. I have heard good things about it, which is refreshing to hear. I wasn't as gung ho as a lot of people seem to be for that. I think Eli Roth, he's good. I think it's Eli Roth that's doing that film, but uh, The Green Inferno is probably my favorite thing he's done. A lot of people shit on that film, but I like it. I like cannibal films, and I like the way that like the cannibals look, or like the fucking the tribe looks, especially that guy that's like painted yellow. The set behind you looks great. It reminds me of the old video stores. Yeah, it's fucking, it's it's getting there. It's getting there. I'm gonna be doing I'll do a tour once I get this room set up. This is something that probably has never really been shown on the channel because it's just been on the floor at my apartment for for like probably like a year at least. It's a shelf, but it's a coffin. Pretty dusty, but yeah. I fucking paint. My dad made this, and he signed it on the back. He wrote "To Roosta," which is my nickname from him, from the old man. Thanksgiving 2012, Viva Video Homicide. I'll never get rid of this shit. I got a lot of shit that my dad made for me that he signed on the back, and I think it's sick that he does that. He helped me a lot today, man. He's helped me a lot for the last couple fucking weeks, to be honest. You should design it like a video store. Nah. I'm not gonna do that. I've kind of dabbled with that in the past when I lived with my mom back in the day, but I don't really like it. I'd rather it look, because this is more an art studio than it is a fucking like a video. I'm not gonna come sit in here and fucking look at my Blockbuster sign and fucking like my ice cream cone fucking machine or whatever. There's this one guy on Instagram that keeps popping up in my thing, and it's like he's got a fucking 1,000 copies of Titanic. Like, what the fuck? That's like not like a fucking cool collection to me. That's fucking whack, man. And I like Titanic, but I wouldn't like one copy. I don't even know if I own one copy of that fucking movie. I'll watch Thanksgiving when it comes to a streaming service. Yeah, when it's free as fuck. Put it on Tubi and I'll watch it. I bought a handful of sealed UMDs to complement my collections for my favorite films. I have in all or most all vintage formats like Spun, SLC Punk, and Hackers. Dude, those are 3 movies that I fucking love, man. We can be friends, dude. We can be friends. I got, let me see. I think my dad he pulled this off the shelf like today. He's like, what the fuck is this? There's your fucking SLC Punk, good film. Um, yeah, there's like it's ridiculous here right now. This is cool. I don't know where I'm gonna put this, but this is the second one I have of this. It's a sticker board, just like a bunch of stickers. I don't know what the fuck. Put it like that for now. Yeah, it's gonna be sick because I'm excited to like shoot some videos in this fucking joint, man. Cool coffin. Raid, Airborne, Kids, all the Ernest films, The Wraith, and a handful more. Kids came out on fucking UMD, eh? Kids is good. Kids is good, but there's certain scenes that I just kind of find boring. Like the whole fucking scene in the opening, like where he's like with the girl, like it's just so fucking like cringy to watch. Virgins, I love them. Missing fucking comments here. Seen that Titanic 2 before. I have an official release copy Titanic that Titanic Fan 97 doesn't have. Fuck Titanic Fan, bro. Fuck his Titanic collection. Hopefully it goes into the Titanic's fucking oceany grave. What could you possibly get out of that? Like we had every fucking issue of fucking Taxi Driver, or every release of, or every copy of Taxi Driver, like a good movie, then I kind of would understand. But like such like a fucking just whatever kind of flick. It's like a movie you watch like every 10 years. I just like that movie because there's that one scene where fucking Fabricio like climbs a rope with a knife in his teeth, and that was like my favorite part of the movie. I thought those guys are cool. And I like that one Irish guy that was like, it was like Leo, the Irish guy, and Fabricio, and like those guys were like the best parts of the movie. And like the asshole fucking, I forget his name. Rose's fucking to be husband to be. I have SLC Punk on US and Canadian VHS. The US VHS rental screener sealed and open DVDs. Damn, dude, you're a fucking fan. SLC Punk, first discovered that film. I used to hang out with these guys, and they had a friend who was this dude. His name was Dion, and he was like the only other person I ever met that had sketchbooks of stuff that he drew, and a lot of it was stuff he had drawn on acid, and his sketchbooks were fucking insane. But he had SLC Punk on VHS. And I remember thinking, I like took a mental note of that, and then I remember fucking watching it online, and I was like, dude, this is amazing. And I love Matthew Lillard. Like, fuck, that's my favorite role of his, man. It's such a good fucking movie. One of those old time popcorn makers. I used to have one of those. The ones are chest high would be some killer decor. Saw one on Pawn Shop for like $500. Not practical, but they're cool. But I don't know. I've been through that. I don't need that. All I want to do is just hang shit on the walls in here and fucking, because I have like an entire wall that's 10 feet. Well, there's a closet, so let's say it's like 7 feet across by like probably 7.5 high or some shit. 8 feet maybe. I don't know. These ceilings are pretty decently high. I have kids, still need to watch it. You should watch that, VZ, but be prepared. If you put that on and you're kind of like, what the fuck am I watching? Just give it some time, because it gets fucking awesome. It's got one of my favorite fucking songs by Black Moon when they're in the park. Like, oh fuck, you'll love that movie, dude. Don't look up anything about it. Just watch it. I probably said it. I said enough, but I didn't say any spoilers. The second set of films I listed with kids are just films I have on nearly all vintage formats it was released on. Nice. Titanic sucks. So does DiCaprio. So says Angel Ripper. Never saw Titanic, just avoided it. It's okay. Like, it's not dog shit, but it's like, it ain't no fucking Gates of Hell. Speaking of, I got my Gates of Hell fucking picture. Yeah, man, I got a lot of shit here. I'm like my homeboy Radioactive Blobfield. Shout out to Blobfield. He did a Gates of Hell piece that I fucking printed off and got. Never saw Titanic, just avoided. I got no hate for Titanic fan, but I think it's dumb to have all that. It's interesting, the different types of collectors are out there. People like organize their collections based off the color of the spines, man. Motherfuckers do all kinds of shit. I think that's more of a, I don't know. I have no business talking shit about people that do whatever. I don't give a fuck, but you know, I've dabbled with, everything in alphabetical order, separated by genres, you know. And this time around I'm mixing every genre, making it alphabetical, keeping some aside for some of my favorite directors. Like I'm going to have all my Argentos together, Fulcis, Carpenter, maybe not Carpenter, but definitely Romero, shit like that. Well, probably Carpenter. I don't know why I diss the old John man there. He's fucking awesome. He's done a lot of good shit. I can name like 10 movies by him that I love. Let's see how many I can name. Halloween, The Fog, Assault on Precinct 13, Escape from New York, vampires, They Live. That Village of the Damned I did not like, so that's not going on the list. Ghost of Mars I haven't seen in so long I can't really justify that. So like there's like 6 movies that I really love by that fucking guy. Billy Zane played Cal in Titanic, very underrated actor. He's a good actor, and that's a good role. It's a good fucking movie, but like goddamn, 1,000,000 copies? What the fuck you gonna do? You gonna build yourself a house? There's like kids fucking dying around the world, and this guy's fucking worrying about like getting his 7,645th copy of the fucking 2-tape Titanic. Bad Neighbors 1 and 2. Those movies are decent. I actually fucking like that Bad Neighbors film. Second one's not the bad. The first one's way better. I think like that Zac Efron guy kind of like redeemed himself because he did those movies when he was a kid. Like when I'm 31, right? When I was like probably in high school, it wasn't my scene because I was like fucking heavily into dope and hanging out with like fucking gangbangers and shit. But High School Musical, all that shit came out, and it like kind of like put him in a bubble. Like, okay, he's that Disney kid, and then he kind of went on. He made a movie that I thought was a bit of a tearjerker. I think it was called Charlie St. Cloud or some bullshit, but it was about this kid and his brother died. And anything with shit like that, automatically, like I'm like, oh, because like I have a brother and shit, and like, but that movie was decent. And then he did that movie with De Niro called Dirty Grandpa, and that movie was fucking awesome. I thought he was good in that. And then he did that Ted Bundy flick, and I thought he did a really good job in that flick. There was a bit of a fucking serial killer boom for a while there recently, wasn't there? SLC Punk I have on sealed UMD. Did you see SLC Punk 2? He was in Demon Knight. I'm a big fan of kids. I have a ton of the original releases, including both editions on the Umbrella box set, still sealed. Liquid Sky was a great punk film. Never seen that. The Ninth Gate. I love that fucking movie. I love anything with books. Leo was good in Django Unchained. That's probably one of his best roles. When he fucking screams at them, put their hands on that table or turtle shell top table or whatever the fuck. With that. Kids changed my life. I saw it when I was 12 years old. Definitely set me on a better path in life. I love collecting movies that could never be made today, a la Larry Clark films like Kids, Bully, Ken Park, and Greg Araki films like The Doom Generation. Never seen The Doom Generation. Shout out to Adaptive Rider, man. He's laying some fucking shit down that I've never heard of, but he's late. I feel like we like enough of the same shit that I would probably like that Doom Generation fucking thing. Carpenter is the main man. Love Carpenter, dude. Zane was a good in Sniper. Never seen that. Check J out and Phantom with Billy Zane. Kristen Swanson, she's still gorgeous. Yeah, one US. Never heard of it. Efron makes some good movies. Yeah, man. Haven't seen SLC Punk 2 yet. Yeah, you could probably skip it. Doom Generation is amazing. I gotta check that shit out. Definitely gotta check that shit out. This is sick, man. I'm glad people are stopping by today and I'm having a good time. I've been so fucking like just nonstop for the last like fucking 3 days straight. I'm so happy tomorrow's Sunday. I took Friday off because that's the day we moved in, and of course that's the day it fucking pissed rain all day. Check out Bully in Ken Park. I think I've seen Bully. Because I remember when I kind of was getting into like movies like more on like a fucking level of like looking up directors and watching their shit. I watched Bully and I watched Gummo, which is Harmony Korine's film. Like people think that Harmony whatever the fuck Harmony Korine directed Kids, but no, he just wrote it. Larry Clark did that shit. See what I do is I got like that much water left in there, and now I'll put the fucking ginger ale in there because I don't like it. Having it straight up is just too fucking like sweet. Oh See, look at now I'm like Travis Bickle looking at the fucking fizz. In 50 minutes, I've drank 2 liters of water. I've always really liked Brad Renfro ever since The Client. All his film roles are good. Never heard of that fucking guy. Never heard of him. I never heard of him. Brad Renfro. No. Fucking Travis Bickle, man. He's just out of his nut. There's that new Arrow release of the Warriors. I've seen Odyssey Records. They posted it that they got like a few copies of it. I wonder what the special features are like on there. Is it worth it? No. I think that when it comes to this wall behind me, I'm gonna do two like how I had it at the apartment. I'm gonna do like at the top, I'm gonna put tapes, and then I'm gonna put tapes above it. You know what I mean? And that'll sort of give me like extra space because I got a lot of shit. Lot of shit to go. Isn't there a weird star with the star bully, that big X-Men director? What's his name? Was getting it on with him, Renfro? What? That's the guy. Then he self-deleted. I don't know. I don't know. Is it Brian Singer? Was that the name of that guy? Name of that director? I don't know. Very cool. Yeah, I'm so stoked to be able to draw. Like that's my thing, man. It's because when I had this like set up at the house or at the apartment, um, I would have to move this desk all the time, and it was always a pain in the ass. And I even got to I think I got to tighten it because I moved it around so many goddamn times that you know loosens up. Renfro was abused and killed himself. Jesus Christ. Self-deleted. That's what you meant by that. I didn't know what the fuck that meant. I'm like, self-deleted. What is he, a fucking some kind of lunatic? Hollywood is Candyland for pedos? Yeah. Well, look at going all the way back to what, the 30s or 40s or whatever the fuck, with what's her name? That little fucking girl actress, little fucking Annie or whatever. And they would say, look at her legs. She's got womanly legs. And she's like 5. Like, fuck. That's fuck, dude. That's some sick shit. They all need Chris Hansen. They need Hansen versus Predator or To Catch a Predator. Shirley Temple, that's the fucking whore's name. She was a little fucking whore. No, I'm joking. Those movies freak me the fuck out. Like that one where she's like, animal crackers in my soup. Fuck. Weird. But it's innocent at the same time, right? Because like you watch it and you almost get like a tear in your eye because you're like thinking of like when I watch like old cartoons or like especially like old Christmas cartoons and shit, like they make me think of like my parents when they were like little kids, like sitting on the couch. Like you can like see like your little innocent version of your mom and dad like sitting on their couches and just like with like a little thing of popcorn, like watching these fucking things and like oh man. Youth and beauty, that's what's traded and sold there. So that's fucked. That's definitely fucked up. Too many fucking weird things like that. We just adaptive writer. I hope you know that we just became like lifetime friends right now. Tell me you know who Mr. Gigi is, and have you watched the Predator Chronicles? I do a thing here, adaptive, where I say leave a 666 in the comments, and whenever I'm doing a stream, and if I'm like, if I say, hey, is the audio is the audio okay? 666 if you guys can hear me, and all that stuff. So 666 if you watch the Predator Chronicles from Mr. Gigi. I'll await your answer as I smoke this vape. There's like gunk coming out of the top. I had one of these one time where I sucked on it so fucking hard that a fucking big glob, like almost like a dab's worth of this shit came out of the top. So these things, like, you kind of got to get through them and just smoke them. Get through it quick, because the longer you wait, like, it's gonna get clogged. The kitchen predator. When the pedos come a knocking, there's only two men who can stop them. Mr. Gigi and the pedo slayer. Yeah, he did a really good series where he talked shit about every episode, every predator. There's like a 6-hour long video. Who the fuck is it? Oh, it's my homie. I can't make this up. Right now, this is on my screen. That's one of the predators right there. I was watching the Jeff Sokol predator video. How fucked is that? It's pretty fucked. Oh, that's my buddy Mike. Yeah. No, but I do watch that stuff. But my main concern is definitely not necessarily horror, but like exploitation flicks and just horror movies in general. I've seen some of those predator poacher videos, or like I don't really like those ones that much, like these new ones, because uh I don't know. I like the Chris Hansen setup more. And I know this one guy was watching that was doing that stuff. He got killed. Bupak Shakur, man. He got shot for doing, and that guy would like go up to these guys' fucking cars and stab their tires out, and be like, "You fucking child molester," and like stab their tires out. And it's like, dude, no wonder you got fucking shot to death. But yeah, no. Over here, all my fucking PS2 and video game shit is right in a box, waiting to get put out. Dead recliners in the house. What's going on, homie? Welcome to the new studio. Welcome. Do a toke for Dead Recliner. Enjoy. They're getting sick fucks off the street. Oh yeah, no, I agree with that. I want them to do that. I just would rather. Well, I wish it was just Chris Hansen, because I think Chris Hansen does it best. Like, I like Skeet. What's his name? Skeet Hansen. I like it, bro. Thank you. Yeah, it's quite the thing. Like, even I got my girlfriend, or my fiance. I keep calling her girlfriend, but my fiance. I got her watching that shit. And we love the one where there's this big fucking psychotic fucking one where it's like this guy, and he goes in with a cowboy hat, and he's a chubby guy, and he's like, "I'm fat. Oh, I'm fat." Like, we fucking watch that 1,000 times, high as fuck, and we just laugh our asses off. Yeah. No, but the one thing that I'm really looking forward to is that, like, other than that John Woo film, is I still haven't seen. There's like so much fucking horseshit I haven't watched yet, dude. It's ridiculous. But like, this is like so sick. Like, Taxi Driver. Like, I've got Taxi Driver playing right now for anyone that didn't fucking know, and he's making like his makeshift thing for his fucking handgun. It's such a sick scene. Like, the thing is, when I was a kid, like, because my dad would like, my dad's a very like kind of DIY crafty kind of guy with everything. So with him making this thing, like, it's some shit I could see my dad doing, like making something like that. He's like, I always thought that was crazy. He puts like the masking tape over the old knife, or not old knife, but like that fucking bayonet or whatever it is, I guess. Crazy. Yeah. So what's going on with you, Dead Recliner? How the fuck are you? What are you watching? What have you been watching? Dead Recliner, I have something you might want to trade. I think I offered you this before for a trade. If you got some, I think the one thing that I know that you have that I would trade you for is that Beyond tin. I know you got that Beyond tin. I think I've showed you this before. I think it's missing a disc, but it's like I don't know if it's like Korean or Japan, or it's definitely not Japanese. I think it's Korean version of Nightmare on Elm Street. It's a box set, and like it says like, sorry, it's like it's kind of fucking ghetto, but I gotta take a piss real fast. So just think of that and give me 1 second. It's gotta be trippy for my dogs because like we stayed here last night. The dogs stayed at her parents, so they're still like getting used to it. Just back. I have all my box sets up on the top right now, and then there's just everything from like I drink your blood is like right beside fucking whatever this is. Oh, it's ginger snaps. Yeah. I take off this fucking sweater though, dude. Oh, fuck. What is it missing? I think it's missing number 5. I don't fucking know. I don't even know what it's worth. I don't know what your shit's worth. I know I want it, but no pressure either, by the way. I just picked up Oppenheimer, Mario Bros, Top Gun, Maverick, and The Sound of Freedom on Blu-ray for $30 shipped. Damn, that's cheap. That is cheap. Oh, I haven't picked up shit in a while, dude. I got a sealed copy of Detroit Rock City for $30 in the mail. Like the tape or just like a DVD? Like that's that seems like I got the VHS of that, but what the fuck's in this bag? I don't know. Oh fuck, this is like a bunch of art supplies. There's my fucking expensive fucking pencil crayons that I only used like 3 or 4 times. The reason I didn't really use those that much is because I can put all my fucking art supplies on this thing right now. The black doesn't go like I need a thinner black because the black that's in that Prismacolor set, like it's just I don't know, doesn't do it for me. And you can't really put Micron over top of those fucking. This is just like a disaster in this bag, dude. We can work on a deal. Or if you just want to fucking sell me that fucking thing, I don't know. Depends what it's worth. We're gonna have to look it up. I don't want to get fucked, and I don't want you to get fucked. There. I just talked in Dead Recliner's accent. I went there, man. Beautiful. There's a fucking couple patches that oh yeah, that's funny. These were on a jacket at one point, but I took these ones off. I gotta put them on a different thing. Good for health, bad for education. Akira. This is like a dragon. And then fucking White Zombie, of course. And then here's a fucking little mini blind skateboard. without the wheels. I actually painted a few of these, but I don't know where the... Oh, it might be in one of these. I don't know. I have both copies of Detroit Rock City on VHS, the VHS rental screener DVD, and now the Blu-ray. I wouldn't spend the $70 for the blue on eBay. Couldn't believe I found a sealed copy for $20-$30. That's dope. You know what my favorite line in that movie is? At least my mom didn't give birth to me while she was on LSD. Shrooms! Your mom's a fucking dyke. Just because she's a female gynecologist doesn't make her a lesbian. I love that movie, dude. The fucking security guard in that movie where he's like, does that 3 detentions I smell? El fucking Elvis. Love all those guys too, man. All those guys were good in that movie, and they've all been in other movies that I liked. Like that Lex guy, he was in Cabin Fever, I believe. Edward Furlong obviously was in a bunch of other shit. The guy, like the he was played by I forget that guy's name, but he's been a bunch of stuff I loved. He was in Fanboys. He was in Not Another Teen Movie, and then the other fucking guy, I forget his fucking name. He's been in a few things. Detroit Rock City is an expensive laser disc too. The tin goes for like $25 on eBay. Well, what does the fucking Freddy Krueger thing go for? I don't give a fuck what it is, but I'm gonna say something right now. I almost got rid of some of my like I. This is gonna sound crazy because at one point I was like trying to get all of them, but I was like, should I get rid of Nightmare on Elm Street, everything past number fucking 3? Because I don't give a fuck about those movies. I'm the only time I'll ever watch those again is if when I have a fucking kid, they say, hey, I want to watch those movies. That's like the only reason I would I'm probably gonna keep those. Because I'll probably never watch fucking 4, 5, or 6 again. Because I remember the last time I marathoned all those films, it felt like such a chore. Because I knew that I didn't like there was some cool Freddy moments, but I wasn't into them. Although maybe I should rewatch them and fucking put my money where my mouth is. I haven't seen Cabin Fever yet. I have the VHS and just got the DVD last week. Nice. It's pretty good. Pretty good film. Cabin Fever's not bad. I like it. Have you ever seen Eli Roth's short film he did? I believe it's called Restaurant Dogs. It's like this weird fucking I don't know what it is. It's like this weird animated fucked up video. You should check it out if you've never seen it. Hit me up tomorrow, bro, and we can make a deal. Fuck yeah, man. If I don't hit you up tomorrow, don't take offense. I'm really fucking high right now, so I'll be like, yo, I'll keep that out, and I'll be like, oh yeah, fuck that recliner. Edward Furlong was good in Animal Factory with William Dafoe. That's a good movie. Yeah. Except William Dafoe gets fucked over at the end, doesn't he? Caleb bought me that. I got the Arrow version of that. It's an Arrow DVD, which I don't have many of. Most of the Arrows I have are on fucking Blu-ray. Yeah, fuck. I got a lot of stuff. I want to fucking because I feel like going through shit. I want to pull one of those fucking things over here. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking. Let's fucking show some shit. Show and tell. Get the actual light on. That work? Oh, that's not even the light source. That's fucking that one plug. Well, this is all framed shit. Move that so it's fucked. Have some clash. Have some fucking clash. Here's some shit that I've drawn personally. Like, here's a piece I did of my brother. That's the original. It's actually from a shot of a short film that we did called Purple Demon. Where the fuck can I put this? Put it over here against the wall. What else do we got in here? Oh, yeah. So I drew this shit. This is when I first really got into the dot work stuff. My favorite one is probably that punk one. These were all drawn individually and then put together online. And those are 11 by 17. Here's another one I did. These are all the Devil's Rejects with a Devil's Rejects background of the outside of Captain Spaulding's gas station. I've never put these in a zine yet, which is insane. These ones I'm probably going to change out, but there's like neck face. I have two of these neck face ones. I might keep one of them. Here's my Fat Tony painting that I gave to my grandpa years ago, and he kept in his fucking kitchen until he passed away. But that was in 2010 I painted that. Put it up somewhere. Here's my triple feature Gates of Hell trilogy. We got House by the Cemetery, we got The Beyond, and we got City of the Living Dead. Those are probably gonna go. I don't know where those are gonna go yet. Oh, here's a piece I got from Putrid Art. I actually got that from him in person at Shockstock a few years ago. It's Fluffy from Creepshow 1. Really cool shit. Here's issue 1 and 2 of Filthy Ralph, my comic, framed with the fucking very rare color cover with the red blood. And there's that other neck face. I'll probably keep this neck face because I think this one's fucking more crazy. Is that it? I think so. So there's all that. Another fucking empty bag. Oh, what else is in here? Oh, fuck. There's my sketchbook, my current sketchbook of 2022. It's actually 2022 volume 2. I see that you guys are commenting, but just give me a second here. There's fucking every zine I've ever made a copy of, even from shit when I was in public school. In chronological order. To boot. I feel like I'm missing some shit. Maybe that shit's in my trunk? I could have. Oh, I think I know where it is. Yeah, I know where it is. It's over there. It's basically at a place I can't get to right now, so we'll leave it at that. Get back to this Taxi Driver and streaming. I have Animal Factory on VHS. How do you in the other G? Oh, how do you in the other folks in the chat feel about graded VHS and other formats. I'm not a fan. These massive pieces are all a scam, basically, except super rare stuff. Anyway, I gotta go. See you next. All right, peace out, VZ. Have a good night, bro. If I don't see you again tonight or whatever the fuck, I'll let you know the next time I'm doing this shit. Probably be like a fucking hour before I decide, before I know I'm gonna do it. Yo, VZ, I'm going live then if you're around. All right, dude. Would you trade the Devil's Rejects drawing with the frame? I mean, that, yeah, but that it's just a print. Like, it's not the original. But if you want to do that, like, here's what. Listen, I could print one of those off and then roll it and then ship it to you like that, and you could just go to Michael's and buy the frame. And I would send you the fucking, what's it called with it, the Freddy Krueger shit. But we'll talk about that later. Let's talk about that later. Because I feel like shipping that frame, like I feel like I get busted. I guess I could probably, I don't know. Let's talk about that. Oops, I'm at massive prices, not massive pieces. Okay, so my take on the graded thing has always been the same. It's way back with comic books. I used to say, fuck grading them because I want to see the inside. You know, unless it's like the inside shit and you just love the cover, like, because then it basically renders it a baseball card. You know, you look at the front, look at the back, and that's it. And you read the information on the label, that's it. Comic book is meant to be fucking opened up, looked at, read, enjoyed, collected. You can keep it in good condition and collect it and be a, you know, thoughtful and conscientious collector. But these ones that fucking just buy them graded and like it's all like, you know, like even like modern, when you look at comic book channels now compared to comic books like 10 years ago, so much different. It's all about like what's going to be worth money, like, you know, and like stuff like people don't even give a fuck about the stuff that they're buying. It's like, oh, this might be worth like fucking $20 in like 40 years, so I'm going to fucking buy it because it might be in a TV show. Like, newsflash, all those fucking Marvel shows, they're all going down the toilet. No one gives a fuck about those, man. I'm telling you, like, all I hear about from the people that I like listen to that are more of an authority on that than I am, because I don't watch it at all. But when people that I know they're like all about that Marvel shit start saying this stuff is whack and all that shit, then you know they're in trouble. There's that fucking thing I was looking for. Yeah, the graded thing is just bullshit, man. I don't fucking... People like it, but whatever, man. Not for me. I don't know where my mouse is for my computer. I know I brought it. It has to be in this bag. Yeah. Booyah. Oh, fuck. Shit's falling, shit's flying. Look at now, I can go like this. Boom. Mouse. Oh, and I can sit back like fucking R.L. Stein and fucking read you guys a Goosebumps. You see, I get it like... What's going on here? There we go. Oh, this is sick. I gotta make everything bigger though. I can't see shit. There we go. Comic books, stamps, and coins, and some cards with established markets and established markets and collectors are way different than these new markets. Like video games and movies may turn into a market like coins. Video games are already fucking expensive as shit, man. Like, fuck. Like, the one video game I really want that I had when I was younger was Def Jam Fight for New York. They have it at this place near me, but they want $130. It's like, I'm not paying $130 for a video game. I'm probably, if I pop it in, I'm gonna play it for a little bit, and then that's gonna be it. And like $130 is no. But until that happens, I would never spend a ton on anything graded. Carl Jobs exposed Wada Games and Heritage Auctions working together and agreeing with the market with shill bidding and inflated prices with no reason for super expensive sales. I remember hearing about that Wada thing back in the day. I thought it was a joke. The video game and sealed video games market is crashing right now. Yeah. Well, because there was like, it took the fun out of it, man. Like, I remember there was like, it was exciting to be able to go places and find stuff in the wild. Now it's just like everyone thinks they got a fucking, wristwatch from fucking like one of those like shitty fucking Atari or whatever Tiger wristwatch fucking games, and it's like $900 because the AVGN fucking shit on one with fake fucking Buffalo bullshit. They're trying to do the same thing with VHS. Yeah, and it's dumb. People grade. I have friends that grade VHS, and there's all the power to you, but it's just, it's like I think the people that I know are definitely doing it for potential investment thing, but I don't know. I got some pretty fucking quality sealed tapes, but I don't think that. I mean, if I sent them in to get graded, then guess what? Now it's just like a piece of fucking. It's basically being like I don't need that as like the. That's not like important to me. Like let's say if I find a really good art book, like I got a fucking Von Bode fucking or Von Bode fucking art book, and if that was just like graded, I'd never be able to see the interior. I'd see the front cover and the back cover, and that's it, and the spine. I like to look at fucking books. I'm so stoked. You know, I love like this little area that I have right here all my stuff, my studio. It's 8x10. This room is 8x10, so it's not giant, but I mean it does the job. It's fucking, this is sweet. Exactly. It's just for speculators. I legit have 2 or 3 boxes of sealed VHS. No interest in grading any of it. Yeah, what's the point? I mean, unless you want to like fucking people like try to make a living out of this shit. I mean, go ahead. If you can make a living off flipping stuff, that's sweet. But I just feel like that's a lot of stress, unneeded stress. I always thought that scene was fucking crazy, where she's like asking Robert De Niro if she's like gonna like give him a blowjob and like fuck her or whatever. It's crazy. And that greasy guy that fucking comes out of the dark. He gives him that 20. I remember when we watched this in film school, like we watched it on our own and then we talked about it in class, like, and I was like, so I love the movie. People were like kind of like not dogging it, but just like not kissing its ass as much as it deserves to be, you know what I mean? But that could just be my bias fucking thing. I have the original rental copies of Star Wars on VHS and Betamax. The VHS goes for 200 with matching stickers and in good shape on eBay. Something G like that I might consider grading in the future. Yeah, I got like some sealed Blair Witch Project fucking supplement like VHS tapes, like the Curse of the Blair Witch and then Sticks and Stones. I got those sealed on tape. But that's super rare and a legit part of history with billions of fans and tons of Star Wars collectors out there, valuable across multiple markets. Yeah. Star Wars and all that shit though is like going downhill though. Even me as like a casual Star Wars fan, like I don't think like I love Star Wars, but it's not, it's good, I watched those fucking later movies and I didn't mind them. I thought they weren't any fucking worse or any better than those ones that came out when we were kids. You know what I mean? Those ones from the Phantom Menace and all that bullshit. That shit was like fun when you were a kid. You know, even though it was, when you watch it, like, it's slow as fuck and it's like super political bullshit and all that. Like, who gave a fuck? You know, Darth Maul, two fucking sided lightsaber. You know, that's all you give a fuck about. Now people like analyze the fuck out of Star Wars to like every last detail. It's like, oh, those movies are meant to be just like whatever. They're meant to be. They're like fucking. They're like forgettable episodes. Like, they don't forget that Star Wars came from the idea of like you know, making serials, you know, like Flash Gordon serials and different fucking or not Indiana Jones, but like, you know, those old adventure serials and stuff like that. Like, that's what inspired those movies. They weren't meant to be fucking like you know, worshipped like a cult. They were just supposed to be fun, entertaining movies. But people take shit so fucking serious and far. Their fandom, people take their fandoms very seriously. You know, there's motherfuckers out there that roll up to the screenings dressed as fucking R2D2. You know, and they sit there in a little fucking can, and they they watch the film. I skipped everything after episode 7. I'll never watch them. Mandalorian 1 and 2 were good, but that's all I've watched of Disney. I hated episode 7, almost left the theater, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I was actually born on George Lucas's birthday, May 14th. See, that's how much of a fucking fan this motherfucker is, that he's like, yo, I was born on George Lucas's birthday. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Like, when you say episode 7, like, I don't know which one you're referring to. Is that the newest of the fucking the new? Like, I feel like they've made so many. They've made ones I haven't even seen yet. Like that, I never seen that Han Solo one. I watched that Rogue One, but like that movie was a waste. They had Donnie Yen in the fucking movie, and they barely used him. So you got a guy like Donnie Yen, and he plays like a blind fucking dude. Like, fuck. That's like getting a guy that's like fucking impeccable at delivering like monologues. That's like getting like Morgan Freeman to play like a mute guy. Lucas wanted to do Flash Gordon but couldn't get the rights, so we made Star Wars instead. Yeah. Yeah, the first one Disney made was episode 7. Yeah. Like the thing I liked about that one was I liked how they had those like fucking those ships that were like crashed into the sand. I thought that looked cool. It was visually appealing, but you know, it's whatever. People tear those movies apart. Like, fuck. Like, and they're funny to like. I love Red Letter Media, and they fucking beat the shit out of those movies, and it's hilarious. But like, I watched them, and I wasn't like mad when I watched them. I was just like, whatever. Yeah, fuck. This is what it is. You know, it's never gonna be fucking Empire Strikes Back. It's never gonna be New Hope or even fucking Return of the Jedi. They can't recapture that shit. Even now, people are looking back at the fucking prequel trilogy, and they love that shit now. Like, more than they've, you know, people, it's, I fucking hate like critics and stuff like that, because it, and like these influencer type fucks on Instagram, YouTube, all this bullshit, and like everything they say is gospel. Like, fuck you. You don't know shit. It's like that meme of that guy where he's in like Home Depot and some fuck comes up and he goes, "Can I help you?" And he looks at the guy and he goes, "I know more than you," and just walks away. Whatever the fuck that guy's name is, I forget. Oh, this is my first night like really chilling out in here, so it's cool. It's cool, man. I'm talking with you fuckers. I haven't made a video in days, dude. Like, I gotta get my camera over here and everything, because I got a lot of fucking lot of videos that I want to make, and I am gonna do like the room tour event. I'll probably have that room tour like by the end of the year. Maybe not. We'll see. Depends on how much shit I hang. I have enough shit to hang in here for a while. Um, I gotta hang shit above my TV because that's prime real estate. What about adaptive writer? Do you collect comics or anything like that, or are you just kind of collecting films? Fuck's sake, I'm trying to check my phone real fast. I'm not trying to be ignorant, but just give me a second here. What the fuck? Yeah, this is fucked. Instagram is a weird fucking thing, dude. Yeah. Okay, no, I was just reading a message. I was reading a message. Not comics or cards, just movies, really. Yeah, I don't collect cards. My brother collects cards. My buddy jokes I collect cars and motorcycles, though. Well, if you got more than one, then you're definitely a collector. If you got one, you're a collector. You collected one. I do have a few cards. Nothing crazy. I don't know where they are right now. Could be at the other fucking apartment. They could be at the apartment. I keep saying the other place, the other apartment. Earlier, I was saying I'm gonna go home to grab something, and Kayla's like, "You are home," and I'm like, "Oh fuck, I'm stoned," because I keep fucking that up. You own 3 cars and 4 more. You must be fucking raking in some dough, or you sell rocks. I'm fucking. I got 1 car. That's all I fucking need right now. Until I can get a car that can fucking go to work and fucking and work for me. Cocksuckers. I'm so happy I don't have to go to work tomorrow, man. Fuck, it's so nice. Send me a fucking message in my ass. Oh, it's my homeboy. He owes me $1,000. My buddy must be watching Harold and Kumar because he's saying stuff. There's a 24-hour White Castle at Cherry Hill, about 45 minutes away. And if I say there's one thing I learned after being a Burger Shack employee for the past 3 years, Pookie. That's funny. I live on $1,000 a month to lay my rent and all my bills. Holy fucking! You have 3. Do you own the fucking cars and motorcycle? Like, how the fuck? Not to be like nosy, but goddamn, you live down in the States somewhere where shit's fucking cheap as water. Whenever I talk with the States, I say that I use that voice for some reason. They got cheap water. You got good water down there. Fucking crazy. Oh, that's funny. Yep, I own everything. I actually live up in upstate New York. Oh, so you live near? Do you live near Niagara Falls or whatever? If you live anywhere near Niagara Falls, you're like an hour and a half away from me. Or closer to. Well, Niagara Falls about 2 hours. 2 hours away, I guess. I've been to Buffalo. Buffalo, New York. Except there's bullshit because we just fucking drove around looking for fucking something to eat and fucking there was like nothing. No parents or family. Just me and my service dog, a miniature pincer named Bruiser. Well, fuck, man. At least you got your fucking dog, man. That's all you need, dude. Just so outside Albany. I heard that you guys got a pretty crazy fucking fentanyl problem up that way. It's everywhere. I guess you can't really avoid it, but like I watched my child neighborhood fucking turn from like worse to like crazy. I had a fiance that lived in St. Johnsbury in Vermont, like 40 minutes away from the Boyda. Fuck. I feel like I need another talk. A dispensary in Massachusetts got busted with fentanyl in their products. Jesus Christ. That's fucking mental. But that's fucking, some fucking idiot thinks they can fucking just like, oh, we're gonna get these people addicted and they'll just keep coming back thinking it's the weed. It's like, dude, come on. If I like, the thing is, like, are they doing that to like get them addicted, or is it enough to kill them, or what? Because I know this shit can just kill you off like one hit. So it's like, what are you getting out of like selling fentanyl laced weed? Because your fucking people are just gonna die and you're gonna get caught and closed down. What happened? Because like I remember like back in the day hearing stories of like people like putting like I don't know, like crack or something, or like meth or something in weed to like try to get people to get hooked, but that shit never happened to me. Like I've been high as fuck on weed before, but like I've been high on weed so many fucking times that I knew if I took a toke of something and if it wasn't weed, I'd be like, okay, this is not weed, or there's something in this. I love right here when Travis he pulls up with his mohawk to the go see sport. He like parks the car all crooked. Love that shit. My best friend since third grade died of fentanyl 2 years ago. Jesus Christ. That sucks. That's fucking crazy. Dope, man. That's dope. And motherfuckers, the dope will fuck you up. Dope will fucking. It's like Rodney says in Clockers. He says dope will truly expose who you really are, man. And if it doesn't kill you, you'll just fucking do nothing. You'll do everything in your power to get it. Rip people off that you know for 20 years, whatever. Fuck. Mental. Oh, I fucking drew something sick. I'll show you guys real quick. I posted it already, but I'll show it because there's a chance you guys probably haven't seen this shit. This is a picture of Ralphie I drew from Christmas Story. He's got like the eye in the fuck in his hand. Fucking crazy. I love that shit. It just started off as like a really little shitty sketch, and then I was like, oh yo, this might actually end up looking sick. And then I really like how it ended up. I can actually I feel like good right now because tonight I put up my private property sign, beware of dog sign. I put a fucking brand new lock and hat latch on the fence, so we're all good. I'm at the back of the house right now. I just I like Spike Lee too. Ever seen Bamboozle? Never seen Bamboozle. I like Spike Lee though. I like Clockers. I like fucking Do the Right Thing. I like. I didn't like it when I like back in the day. I remember like just not liking that movie. I gave it a try again later. I didn't mind it. I like. Did he do Malcolm X? The Denzel Washington one? I really don't remember. I love your badass fan art of Ralphie. You like that shit, eh? Fucking Ralphie. I wanted to put like something like because I always loved how the neighbors were called the Bumpuses and like the dogs are called the Bumpus Hounds. And he'd be like, the Bumpus Hounds, da-na-na-na-na. Like, could you imagine like a fully rendered drawing of like Ralphie like that with like his dad, like his like could you imagine like the door like in the kitchen where like this like the smoke would rise from? Like you can see his legs and like see like dog tails wagging and stuff, and like the bumpus sounds like eating his dad's body in the basement as the fucking furnace is fucking up, and his little bullshit brother Randy, like his fucking mom's had enough and snapped and is like forcing food down his fucking throat with a huge spoon. I liked Girl 6. Never seen that. Do you know what's fucked up? Like Ralphie, I didn't realize, but like Ralphie from Christmas Story, like my comic character's name is Filthy Ralph, and I didn't even put that together until just now. Oh, I'm so fucking like, I just want to like crack every fucking bone in my body. You know what I mean? Girl 6 is good. I have it on VHS. I never even heard of it. Oh, another good Spike Lee film. I believe he did that. The Summer of Sam with fucking John Leguizamo. And who's the other guy? Adrian Brody. And there's like a really good version of that. Like there's this punk song where she's like singing like the words from the letter that fuck, I forget his name, David Berkowitz sent in, where he's like, "Hello from the sewers of New York City," and all that shit. Summer of Sam was pretty good. Mira Sorvino was still hot in it, or still hot too. I remember the girl and I don't remember what she looked like, but right on. Like the girl that sang that song, right? I forget what the fuck she looked like. I just remember fucking Adrian Brody wearing like those like little glasses, and they all like thought it was Adrian Brody. Summer of Sam's good. Definitely worth checking out if you've never seen it. I recently seen this thing online where they were talking about this shot and taxi driver where the camera goes over top of the police head. They use a chainsaw to cut like a fucking hole in the roof upstairs, so they can fucking film like that. But apparently they didn't. They were allowed to do that because that building was going to get demolished. It would definitely have to be cleaned. Like look at the fucking condition of the fucking hallway. It looks like shit. Taxi Driver is definitely probably my favorite movie. Yeah. I'll never get sick of watching this movie because I remember when I was a kid, like there was parts of this movie that like not scared me, but just like I just didn't want to see because like I just thought they were like too extreme. But now they're like my favorite parts. Like when he's like nuts and he's like going in there and talking to Betsy or whatever the fuck her name is, and he's like, why didn't you pick up my calls and all that bullshit? Like that's what he's like going nuts there, and like those were the scenes that like I thought he was like very unhinged because at the beginning of the film he's kind of like I almost like felt sorry for him in a way or some bullshit because he would like he'd ask that girl what her name was that worked at the movie theater, and like I always thought he was just trying to be like innocent. He's just like trying to be like friendly, and everyone kind of treated him like shit. And then by the end, like he's just I don't know. There's lots of evidence pointing to the theory of Son of Sam wasn't working alone. Uh, he was part of a spooky murder cult. I've heard of that theory. That was in like this documentary I watched where they argued all that bullshit. Or like some nun got like a fucking like candle shoved up her pussy and killed or something. They like tried to tie that to David Berkowitz or like to the people he was with or some shit. Sybil Shepherd was hot. was way hot back in her day. She was great in Taxi Driver. She doesn't do much in Taxi Driver. That's the thing, though. Like her only scene is where she's fucking like mad that she takes him to a porn, or when she's talking her bullshit in the fucking little diner, or she's fucking talking with that one guy, where he's like, if you had this finger and this finger, how would you light a match? Taxi Driver, like the parents that they take in the photo. That's fucking Scorsese's parents. I love that. Scorsese's just such a good fucking guy. People get mad at him. Gangs in New York, that's one of my favorites. People get mad at him though. They're like, oh, he doesn't like the Marvel films. He's calling them whatever the fuck. And it's like, yeah, well, me too. I'd be the first to fucking go fucking head to head for fucking. I'd fucking duel in Mortal Kombat over for Scorsese if he asked me to. I wonder what the special features are on this disc. Where the fuck is the special features? So we got making of documentary, photo montage, storyboard sequence. Storyboard sequence. Let's check that out. Oh fuck, this is sick. Wow. Yeah, I'm a big fan of storyboards. Just fast forward it for a minute because it's kind of like a still. Fuck. It's cool. That's definitely cool. Original screenplay. I actually have the original screenplay of Taxi Driver. Advertising materials. I imagine this is probably like. Oh yeah. It's like the poster and shit. It's cool though. Cool art. It's cool, showing me cool ass art right now. Son of Sam was almost deaf, high level satanist, like Eyes Wide Shut style, that they just blamed on Berkowitz. Maybe. Who the fuck knows? I don't know, man. This ain't letting me skip it. I want to see how long this fucking making of documentary is. It's like fucking. Oh, there's like a saying here. Let's read it. The whole conviction of my life now rests upon the belief that loneliness, far from being a rare and curious phenomenon, is a central and inevitable fact of human existence, says Thomas Wolfe in God's Lonely Man. So, dude, there's an hour and 10 long fucking documentary on Taxi Driver on this disc. You gotta be fucking with me. I'll just let that play for now. Son of Sin. Oh yeah, I read that comment. What a trip out. Yeah. But yeah, I think guys, I think I'm gonna take off because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning now, and I want to fucking probably fuck around here for a little bit. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Adaptive Rider. Hopefully, you fucking see you on another stream, possibly next Friday. So we'll see. I'll let it be known, hopefully. But I also, now that I'm over here and I got like a decent area where I can film, I'm gonna try to get a video or two filmed and have that for next week. I'll answer this. Fuck yeah, man. Do I love the Monster Squad? I fucking love the Monster Squad. I wish I had seen the Monster Squad when I was a kid. I seen the Goonies, but yeah. I think I might have seen some of Monster Squad on TV one time because I kind of remember when they go into that house and he like kicks him. He's like, he's got nards or whatever. Like I kind of remember that from when I was a kid, but yeah, I love Monster Squad. But yeah, I'm gonna take off, guys. So I appreciate everybody for stopping by. 666. If anybody wants to buy a copy of Cinema 187, just message me at cinema.187 on Instagram. And with that being said, adios.